It is go time, fellas and ladies. Like this. Always have dust, residual pixie dust from the previous breaks. Always. Always. Good luck, everybody. The Darth Vader gloves. What's up, Alex? How you doing, buddy? The Darth Vader gloves are in the house. All right, guys. It is January 26th, 2020. Most will remember today for the Kobe. Can't believe that, man. I heard about that on the radio. I was listening to a basketball game, and they asked the coach about Kobe after the game. I was like, "What are they talking about Kobe for?" And I found out that's crazy, man. But Arizona, Josh K, Chris H, what's up, my brother with the Braves? Josh K with the Baltimore, Ryan with Boston, Jason S. Welcome, Ryan and Jason. I think you guys are new. Alex White Sox, Brumback with the Reds, Carl with Cleveland. Welcome, Carl. George, George's back with Detroit. Welcome, George. Brumback with Houston. Andrew with Kansas City. Blake with the Angels. Welcome, Blake. Andrew, good to see you again. Josh K, as always, with Miami. And Milwaukee, Chris R. Derek, Minnesota. Ed B, Mets. Care Bear with the Yankees. Josh K, Oakland. Care Bear with the Phillies. Andrew with San Diego, Pittsburgh. Derek with San Francisco. Jason with Seattle. Jason S. Blake with St. Louis. Josh S. with Texas. Thomas with Toronto. Alex with Washington. What's up, Thomas? Man, Thomas, can I be honest with you, bud? I shipped the first half, and I had I think 6 Toronto cards. I tried to take out the team. Tampa doesn't have but one card, so I didn't even list Tampa. But there's a couple of teams that have very few cards. Arizona don't have a whole lot. Seattle don't have a whole lot. Miami doesn't have very many. Miami just has Dylan Peters and a few others like Giancarlo Stanton, relics, and a few autos of him, I think. Anthony Bandy for the. So hopefully we can get past that. One second, folks. Let me fix my gloves here. My gloves are not cooperating. Good luck, everybody. I know. Crazy day, man. I want to hear the investigation. I want to see what happened. Because they had to drop a helicopter in there from the cliff. On the medics had to be lowered onto the side of the mountain. So I bet they just crashed right into that side of the mountain without even seeing it. Because it's so foggy. But, one of my best friends is a pilot. He flies for a living. He told me that, most of the time they're using instruments anyway. They don't even use the windows. They have everything instruments in front of them, so they're not looking out the window like they're driving a car. But helicopters, I'm not sure how that works. It might be totally different. But he lands all the time with airplanes, like flying airplanes and landing without even having a visual. Like they'll have the curtains over there, They just have the to the inch, where they land. It's pretty impressive. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. This wraps up 2018 week. Hope you guys had fun. Next week, back to 2019. All right, Grover, this will go to the Philadelphia A's, which is the Oakland A's. Williams. Purcell, Lou Gehrig. What do we have here? Yankees off for the first hit. Lou Gehrig variation going to the Yanks. Care Bear. Care Bear picking up where she left off last night. Ohtani portrait. I will soft sleeve all the Ohtanis. We pulled both Japanese variations the first half. Mr. Ohtani. Minnesota didn't have a whole lot of cards with this Kirby Puckett. San Francisco. A rare San Francisco hit. Maranta for the rookie signatures for the San Francisco Giants. Rookie Sigs. Derek. San Francisco, man. They are hard to hit, and he hit them. Good job, Derek. Showtime. Showtime variation. Going out to Blake. Aurora, Boogie Betts. Frank Thomas, White Sox. Hit number 2 for the Yankees. Red border, Luis Servino. Francisco Lindor. Ooh, Sepia. Sepia, I think is how you pronounce that. Cleveland Indians. Going out to who's Cleveland tonight? Who's got those Indians? Carl. There you go, Carl. Congrats, sir. We got your Mickey Mantle portrait. Andrew McCutchen, Pittsburgh. Dual relic, a little camo in there on top, a little white on the bottom. For the Pirates. Andrew McCutchen, Pittsburgh. Going to Andrew. Showtime. Babe Ruth. What we got here? Oh, sweet. A Babe Ruth to 99. You don't say that very much. Care to the Bear. Look at that. Congrats, Care Bear. Keep on kicking it. Cincinnati. Got to get Cincinnati something. Cincinnati's hard to pull out of this also. David Ortiz variation. We're lucky to have him still. He almost got killed. So. You just never know, man. Day-to-day basis, it makes you think what's important. So sad. Lloyd Weiner. Pittsburgh Pirates. Red border. And Daniel Murphy, Verlander, and Anthony Bagney for the D-backs. Oh. This is the odds. I had all the reds. Well, I had all of them. I had the reds and the olives. I probably have them here somewhere. I just gotta find them. I got so many boxes. You should see the boxes I have stacked up. If I ever move, it's gonna be hell. But man, last year, 18, for like 4 months straight, Diamond Kings was one of the hottest products, man. Everybody was breaking Diamond Kings. We need a cut auto. A nice cut autograph. Well, cut autograph Lou Gehrig might work. I did pull a Lou Gehrig relic out of this to 5 last year. How about that? Lou Gehrig to 5, game used jersey. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, it was game used Yankees patch. It was faded, almost like a tan color. It's so old, you know. Kirby Puckett. Larson. Trey Mancini. The Orioles to 49. Brown. Very cool, Baltimore. Josh K. Trey Boom Boom Mancini. Pretty cool. There's a George Brett variation. The Royals. Kansas City. Andrew knows that they don't have very many cards, but it's worth a shot trying to get some George Brett. Showtime portrait. Carlos Correa. And a Joe DiMaggio red to the Yankees. Portrait. Ohtani hit. What is this? We got some kind of Showtime hit. For Blake. You got a rookie variation. There you go. Congrats, Blake. Woohoo! Didn't see this coming. Walker Buehler to 299. Dodgers. Patches kind of suck on it, but hey, the Walker Buehler rookie auto. That's awesome, man. I like that. Dodgers. Andrew. Atta baby. Atta boy. Willie Calhoun. I like old Willie. He had a good year last year, man. Willie Calhoun, rookie for the Rangers. I got some high hopes for you. Come on, Willie. We need you. I am a Ranger fan. I'm a Ranger and a Razorback. What a combination, man. So I get kicked in the nads every year. Ohtani. I'm definitely not a bandwagoner, you can tell that. We don't win anything. We don't bother anybody. We let everybody else win the championships. We like to just do our best. A little engine that could. Or couldn't. Dominic Smith. Rookie for the Mets. What's up, T-Man? Good to see you, brother. Got a hit here. Another Ohtani hit. Man, this case is Ohtani hot. And it's a black and white. Man. So we hit the black and white, the Otani sepia, both Japanese variations, and now the black and, yeah. Not too shabby. Dylan Peters. And a Diamond Deco, Andrew Benintendi. Hack Wilson, Babe Ruth. Diamond Deco, I think those are 1 per case. And it goes out to Boston. I think this is a contract year. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's a Benintendi contract year. So he's probably going to have a big season, as most players do. Trying to get that payday. Unless the Red Sox signed him to an extension. I don't think they did, though. So congrats to Ryan. I'm trying, man. 5th in the coaches, 11th in the, or might have about, one of them 5, one's 11. I went to practice yesterday, Thomas. I went and watched them practice. They're deep, man. If they don't win it all, I'll be shocked. They got way too much pitching. They got 9 guys hitting 95 or more on a gun. So I'm pretty stoked. Good start, guys. Walker Buehler. Got a quad relic. Diamond Kings does a really good job of spreading out the love. It's very balanced. Unlike some Bowman draft breaks I've done where one guy gets 3 autos. Oh, Bill Trey, man. Alex, I can't wait to go to that ballpark, man. I used to live there for 5 years. I lived 10 minutes from the racetrack and about 30 from the ballpark. So I had to go to work. For work, I had to go like once every few weeks, take a client to a game. We had a skybox. I actually got tired of going, believe it or not. Gets old, man. Middle of the week, Wednesday night, you're up till midnight. What time you got traffic? But good times. Max Scherzer, Nationals. Bill Relic. Thomas, they got 2 preseason All-Americans, Heston Kjerstad and Casey Martin. They're the 2 guys that will be draft eligible in June. They're both projected first rounders. Casey Martin's probably second round. He dropped last year. He had a bad year. Probably had too big of a freshman season. Nolan Ryan at 99 for the Astros. But Kjerstad probably be the highest one. The right fielder. To 99. Nolan Ryan. Congrats, Houston. Going to Brumback. Josh, they'll get you hooked, buddy. I'm telling you. These are not even upside down, man. Another Otani hit. Man. Blake, congrats, man. Your second black and white. King Griffey, that's a Cincinnati. George Springer. Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. They don't have very many cards, so Milwaukee, they're probably Chris. Let's let you know, man. They're one of those teams that I promise you, I'm not keeping any cards, man. They just don't have very many on the checklist. Paul DeYoung. Otani. I think Milwaukee's going to be pretty good this year. Brewers might sneak up on somebody. I like that trade with Urias going to that ballpark is much more hitter friendly. Carlos Correa. Josh, it gets high, especially basketball right now, man. Speaking of Texas, oh my goodness, we do have our vet auto. We just get one vet auto a case. This might be it. Fergie Jenkins, Texas. Wow. Dual relic auto /99. Josh Smith. Wow. /99, Fergie Jenkins, Hall of Famer. Beginner's luck, man. Woo! That is awesome. Jim Cronin. Going to Boston. Ryan. You are doing so good, man. It's the worst thing that could have happened to you. Harry Hooper. Hooper. For Boston. Harry Hooper. Get in the car. Get in the car, Harry. Get in the car. Reggie. Willie Fox. Clint Frazier. Variation to the Yankees. You think this is a cheap break right here, man. Try getting some Prism basketball. He might be the same guy. I heard Zion. I didn't see Zion today, but I heard Zion went off again. Zion's a freak, man. Everybody's thinking he's going to bust. I don't think he's going to bust. He's too athletic. He's not tall, but he's just fast. I just heard he had a double-double tonight. I think he had 20 rebounds or 20 points, 10 rebounds, something like that. Halfway home, guys. It's been a great case so far. Need to get some Braves for my boy Chris. Hold on 1 second, folks. 1 second here. Oh. Sorry about that. Had to turn the heat off. I got a heat vent right over my head, and it is so hot. And the lights I use for the broadcast are so hot. It's so hard to get the right lighting for a break. I thought you just turned the light on and turned the camera on. Nope. You got to have it support lighting and all kinds of angles to, you don't want shadows. All right. Trout. Cal Farmer. This guy here collects baseball cards. I think he buys into breaks on eBay too. I saw an interview with him. He uses a fake name and all that. But I think Cal Farmer does buy into breaks. Pretty funny. Greg Maddux. Jack Flaherty. This guy's nastiness, man. Underrated. Bob Gibson asked that guy how he gets his movement on his fastball. I think that's pretty nice compliment. George Brett. Ohtani. Cespedes. Jersey Kings. I think Thomas called that one. For the Mets. Ed B. If Ed's in a break, he's going to hit, man. Ed's got that power. Oh, man, we got a big one coming up. Care Bear, you lucky frog. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. The enclosed game-used material and autograph. Miguel Andujar, New York Yankees to $2.99. There it is. Woohoo! Yankee train. It is the patch auto part of the half case. We didn't hit any last time. There's a Flaherty red border. Man. And the Care Bear. Walker Buehler. Black border for the Dodgers. Man. Whew. Mickey Mantle short print. Variation. Go Yanks. Victor Robles. Harry Hoopa. Ohtani. Andrew Benintendi. And a George Springer, red border, Houston. Our next baseball will be Thursday night, Elite Extra Edition. I may throw the basketball up on Facebook. I may do a three boxes of Contenders basketball and a box of Prism basketball, all hobby. As you guys know, those Prisms are $500 plus a box on most websites. Some of them $600 a box. And I'm doing that plus 3 boxes of Contenders on Facebook. Probably a random. Gives you a chance of getting Memphis or New Orleans. I may do a tier break. You guys want to do a tier break on Facebook? We can do that too. It'll be more expensive, but what I'll do is I put 15. I'll put 15 spots instead of 30. And I'll pair up the top 15 teams with the worst 15 teams. Like, for example, like, probably the worst team in it, I think, is probably the Raptors. I'm not sure. Maybe not the Raptors. I got to look at the checklist. But whichever team has the fewest autos or the crappiest autos, I'll pair them with the Pelicans. And then, like, the second best team, Memphis will be with the second worst team. And so you'll have 15 spots, but, like, the worst spot will be, like, I say the very last spot, you may get, like, the Bulls and, like, say, the Pacers. But at least you have, like, a Kobe White chance, you know. I've seen a lot of guys do that that tend to like it because at least you get a chance at a decent team. Elite Extra is great, man. Yeah, Saturday night or Thursday night, part 1. 80 autos on Thursday night. 80 autos. Player break. So pick you out a prospect and Elite Extra, man. It holds value. People used to did not buy it because it didn't hold value, but man, Elite Extra sells. Look at the auctions, man. There's some cards going for some big bucks, especially Dominguez, man. I had a guy Dominguez at 25. He's probably gonna get $500-600 for that thing, at least. For a non-licensed product, man, it goes high dollar. All right, boys and girls, box 5 or box 11, however you look at it, in the case. Here we go. Our hit coming up. Miguel Ozuna, rare hit for Miami. Dual to 99. Dual patch. Josh K. Here, bud. We got another olive. Oh, it's an olive black and white. These are pretty rare. Oh, man. Nationals. Victor Robles, black and white. Olive border. They call it olive border on the checklist. But to 99, those are hard to get, man. Black and white olive border. I think those are 1 per case, maybe 1 per 2 cases. That's pretty cool. Nice hit to the Nats. Alex. Yep. Josh. Yeah, we hit a Walker Buehler. And a nickname variation. Our first one of the case. The Splendid Splinter. Ted Williams. Ted Williams. Going out to Boston. Ryan. Yankees, Aaron Judge. Sepia, there we go. Wow, what a half case. Carlos Correa. You guys are killing me. Time. Don Larson. Red border. Paul Goldsmith. Thomas Nito. for the Mets variation. Going out to Ed B. Corey Kluber, Bellinger, Slayton. We got a couple more here. Lou Gehrig. And we got a Jumbo Materials card coming up. Man, this is nice. Man, you are, man. I love you guys. Oh, man. Jeff Brumback. Check it out, man. George Springer, Jumbo Material Signatures. Get in focus there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. George Springer, Jumbo Materials patch. Brum. Where you at, man? That's to 49. 23 of 49 on George Springer. Mr. October in Houston, for sure. This is, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 autos have been relic autos. That is awesome. I've never seen that ratio. To grow. Cincinnati. Austin Hayes, Baltimore. Man, you know what I feel like, bud, Josh? I was in a basketball break the other day, and they pulled a Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, my Towns. Who was the guy that got traded from Pelicans to Lakers? That wasn't Karl Anthony Towns. It was, the guy who got traded to the Lakers from the Pelicans. Played for Kentucky. What was his name? Unibrow. He had one eyebrow. What was his name? It was Anthony Davis. Yeah, Anthony Davis. Yeah, they pulled an Anthony Davis auto, and I thought I was all excited because I had the Lakers, or had the Pelicans in a break. I got lucky, had the Pelicans, and of course, we go to the Lakers spot. They had already printed the little Laker emblem on the card, so I was quickly defeated. You got a unibrow, yeah. I got all excited, like, all right, I got Anthony Davis auto, and they're like, no, man, it's got the emblem of the Lakers on it, because his jersey was Pelicans. The picture of him having a Pelicans jersey, but what matters is the logo on the card. So I understand how it works. Last box, guys. Good luck to everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Love you. Come back and see me Thursday. Hang out for Elite Extra. Friday night NASCAR. Sunday night part 2 Elite Extra. And maybe some basketball. Either on Facebook or I got a blaster case. I got mega boxes. I got hobby boxes. I am cash light and inventory heavy. Calling for the United States. Stan the Man. St. Louis. Big shout out to Chris Hughes tonight, man. Chris, mad respect, man. Mad respect. I know you don't like Panini products, so I appreciate you giving it a shot, man. Good dude. Chris, or not Chris, but Alex Bryce Harper to the Nats. Jersey Kings. Bryce Harper. It's fun when it's like this, man. You get a good case. We got a hit coming up. Charlie Blackmon. Border to the Rockies. Brian Anderson. Razorback. Going out to Baltimore, variation, Josh K. Man, Josh, good to see you, man. Good to meet you, man. Hope you come back and hang out. Herb Pinnock. I'll be honest with you, man. It don't always go this good. Most of the time, you're kind of like bummed out. Just being honest. Just going expecting not to hit anything. Look at it as going to a movie. Like, you don't expect to find $20 on the ground going to the movies, right? But if you do, hey, free $20. Nolan Ryan. The Ryan Express variation for the Astros. Brumback doing all right tonight. Get in there, we go. I do have one Kobe Bryant story to tell you guys before I get off the air. A little inside story on Kobe. In Chicago last year, I went to the National, and we sit with the VP of Panini, not because we're important, just by chance. It was the only spot in the steakhouse that was open. So we shared a table with the VP of Panini, and he was in charge of player relations, basically getting the autographs in for the players. And he was talking about Kobe Bryant, and he said Panini signed him to a deal for his autographs, but it took him 2 years for Kobe to open up to him on a personal level because of what happened in Colorado with the rape charges. The girl tried to go after him and charge him with all that stuff, and it really damaged his trust with people. But he said after like 2 years, he opened up and was like, talked about his family and stuff. He was a really, really cool guy after he got to know him. He was like, but he was understandably shy at first. Andrew Stevenson. Wow. To $2.99 for the Nats. But said like he talks to him every week on the phone and has Kobe Bryant signed shoes in his office, and he's like, man, he's just a normal guy. He's like, to him, he's just a normal dude, cool guy. But I bet he's having a rough go with it today, man. That's a sad deal. Especially if you talk to somebody every week like that. That's got to be rough. 41, man. Golly. Paul Blackburn. For Oakland. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, he bounces around a little bit. Mr. Posey. I've even seen him in some old Angel stuff, man. And sometimes some Mets. You might get him some Mets gear. Francisco Lindor. Cleveland. Kirby. All right, guys, recap time. Hope you guys had fun at least. Let's start with the relics here. We got Bryce Harper with the Nationals. Yeah, it's terrible, man. Ozuna to 90 to 99. Dual relic right there. That was going to the Miami Marlins. Cespedes to the Mets. Scherzer dual relic to the Nationals. Diamond Deco, Andrew Benintendi to the Boston. And McCutchen dual relic, a little camo for the Pirates. Hey, where do we go next? Red border. These are picture frame cards. Lindor, Cleveland. New York, Pinnock. Blackman, Colorado. Grohl, Cincinnati. Don Larson, New York. Roger Maris, New York. George Springer, Houston. Jack Flaherty, St. Louis. Boston, Hooper. St. Louis, DeYoung. New York, Dominic Smith. Joe DiMaggio, the Yankees. Pittsburgh, Lloyd Warner. And Luis Trevino for the Yankees. I do player breaks and some of the expensive stuff like Bowman Draft because Adley kind of takes the Orioles out of the price range for most people. So if you want somebody else in the Orioles, I do a player break. You can buy them separate. Paul Blackburn, which I got a bunch of draft to break too coming up. Asia draft. Stan Musial, Austin Hayes, Thomas Nido, Mickey Mantle, Jack Flair. These are all variations, guys. Kyle Farmer, Clint Frazier, Joe Cronin for Boston, Urena Toronto, with Cahoon, Texas, Ohtani, the Angels, Brett, the Kansas City Royals, Ortiz, Boston, Ohtani, the Angels, and Lou Gehrig to the Yankees. More hits. We had two nickname variations to Boston. Ted Williams, the Splinter, and the Ryan Express to the Astros. Black and whites and sepia. Good night there, man. Look at this. Walker Buehler. Great night for the Dodgers. Ohtani, the Angels, ×2 black and whites. You guys are the best, man. The best crowd on Facebook and eBay or YouTube. Aaron Judge and Lindor, Cleveland and Yankees. Sepia. And this is kind of unheard of. We had 3 of these. We had Victor Robles to 99. An olive black and white. A Nolan Ryan to Houston to 99. Babe Ruth to 99 for the Yankees. And a Brown to 49. Trey Mancini for Baltimore. Autographs. Andrew Stevenson to 299. Nationals. George Springer to 49. Jumbo Materials. Look at Brumback. Great break, Brum. Andujar to 299 for the Yankees. Ferguson Jenkins to 99 for the Rangers. Walker Buehler to 299 for the Dodgers. And a rookie signatures, Marana for the San Francisco Giants. And that will do it until Thursday, guys. We'll see you back then for Elite Extra. I appreciate you guys supporting me. It does not go unnoticed. Taking a chance with the guys. I really appreciate you. So we'll see you on Thursday, guys. Have a great rest of the weekend. Be good. Stay safe. And as we guys talked about earlier, take no day for granted. We'll see you next time, guys. Night.